another Chicago Bulls news, rumors, and free agent signings. So today was the first day of free agency in the NBA, although deals don't become official until July 6th. And like most people, I was expecting the Bulls to be pretty active in the free agent market, at least announcing things or things being reported for the Bulls. Not too early, though, because we don't want any tampering charges, although I think the New York Knicks should get some sort of tampering fine because the signing of Isaiah Hartenstein was announced at, 5:01 Central Time? Come on. There was tampering involved in that, but regardless of that, nothing was announced for the Bulls until later on in the evening around 10 o'clock Central Time, or maybe later than that. The Bulls have apparently come to agreement with Andre Drummond on a 2-year, $6 million deal. I like that deal. Drummond is going to be a better version of Tristan Thompson. He can rebound the basketball very well, and he's a big guy, and he'll be better than Tony Bradley, which I don't have any issues with Tony Bradley. I think a lot of people expected too much from Tony Bradley, and maybe Andre Drummond can teach Tony Bradley some things so Tony Bradley can be a little bit better. But it'll be nice to have a big man other than those guys in the fold. There was no word on Zach Levine. Everybody says that Levine is going to re-sign with the Bulls, probably 5 years, about 212 or a little bit more million. I guess he's going to wait. Initially I thought he was going to wait, and then I thought he was going to sign right away, but now it seems like he's going to be wined and dined. So maybe Zach leaves. Who knows? But obviously the day was dominated by the headline that Kevin Durant has asked for a trade away from the Brooklyn Nets. Obviously, I would love KD on the Bulls. It's going to take one hell of a package to get him, and it's going to gut your team out really bad. But my package, I talked about this in my last video. I don't recall if I actually went into details on what I would give for Kevin Durant, but Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic, just because you have to include one of the big contracts in there, Kobe White, the Portland first-round pick, Chicago Bulls 2027 first-rounder, and probably Alex Caruso. So Patrick Williams, Kobe White, Vucevic, the Portland first, the Bulls 2027 first, and then Caruso if we had to have him. It's a lot. We would have to fill up our team with, veteran minimum contracts after that. But Kevin Durant he's a generational talent, and you have to do everything you can do to get a guy like him. Bulls could have got Kobe Bryant back in the day, and it would have cost them Joakim Noah, Ben Gordon, Luol Deng, and I believe Tyrese Thomas, and they didn't pull the trigger on that deal. The Bulls could have had Kobe Bryant for one starter or two starters and two bench guys. I know Gordon was good at times. Deng was really good. Noah defensively was awesome. Tyrese Thomas, I liked his athletic ability, but he didn't show really much of it on the court. So that would have been, I believe, the deal to bring Kobe Bryant and Kwame Brown. Would have been nice, but it didn't happen. But I would like to do anything we can do to bring Kevin Durant to the Bulls. It sounds like he wants to go to either Phoenix or Miami, but the Nets don't like the deals to either of those teams. So maybe there's some sort of 3-team trade involved that he goes to one of those teams. But I hope the Bulls at least called and made an offer. I would assume that Arturas Karnisovas did make an offer to bring KD to Chicago, and who knows when a deal for KD will be announced, whoever gets Kevin Durant. This is unprecedented where a player of his stature has a contract already and then wants to leave his team. Usually it's a free agent that signs with another team. So the Bulls weren't very active. No Zach Levine news yet, although that could come at any point in time, and we'll see what happens. Who do you want the Bulls to get? I still stand by the fact that I want Jonathan Isaac on the Bulls. A trade proposal would be like Kobe White, maybe Tony Bradley, and our trade exception from the Daniel Tice trade to Houston for Jonathan Isaac. I guess we could do that trade because we're taking so much back. I know he's not necessarily the best shooter or anything like that, but I think he brings a lot of defense in that. I think we need to maybe have a lot more defensive guys on the team that can really do some things, and he does all the things that we would want. And I just really like Jonathan Isaac. Of course, John Wall's out there. I don't know if his buyout is official yet, but I would love for the Bulls to get John Wall somehow, some way. Rumors are he's going to the Clippers, but if he doesn't, If somehow, some way we get Kevin Durant, and we need to fill our roster with players that are going to be mainly on minimum deals, I would love for John Wall to come to Chicago because I think he has a lot left in the tank. Even though he was injured, I think he's had time to recuperate from those injuries. But who do you want the Bulls to get? I know we got Drummond. I know a lot of people aren't happy with that. I don't know if we made an offer for Isaiah Hartenstein. I don't know. He only took $8 million a year. Seems a little low, but who knows? I know Mitchell Robinson is still out there. I think the deal for Mitchell Robinson would have been too much, and I don't want to pay a guy to be on our bench. So that's why I like the Drummond move so much. But let me know who you want. If you're a Bulls fan, make sure you smash that like button. Share the video with whomever you want. Sound off on them comment sections about what your thoughts are so far in the free agency. What trades do you want the Bulls to make? Realistic trades. And there's still the Rudy Gobert stuff. I don't know if that's going to happen, but who knows? You never know. And, of course, if you're watching the video anyway, make sure you hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support to be a part of something special, and J-Dev will return.